The third tip that you need to follow to score well in Contract Law 2 examination is something that applies for any other subject as well, which is to give importance to case laws. So when you are studying Contract Law 2, you just make a list of some of the landmark cases or some of the relevant, even the latest ones also you can include. You make a list of relevant case laws. Now, sometimes it can happen that there is a landmark case, okay, and that same case is applicable or same case has mentioned about, like 3-4 different topics from your syllabus. Might be you are reading a case related to bailment. So this case can be used for definition of bailment, what is bailment, essentials of bailment, rights and obligations of bailee, and things like that. So if there is a case which can be used for multiple topics across the syllabus, then make use of those. Rather than remembering 10-20 cases, if the same case can be used in 3-4 different topics, that is really helpful for you. Now, how do you write the case law in examination? So when you are writing the case law in examination, it depends on the question also. If the question is about rights and obligations of bailer or bailee, and you want to write some case laws also. So in that case, you can write 3-4 cases, and there what you can do is you can maybe mention name of the case, ABC versus XYZ, and then you can mention the year. If you are not able to remember the complete citation, that is completely okay. Just writing the year would also be enough. After that, you can mention like the brief facts of the case in maybe 1 or 2 lines, and then you can come straight to the point. How is this case relevant with the topic that you are talking about or with the answer that you are writing? Like what this case has mentioned about rights and obligations of bailer or bailee. Sometimes it happens that you remember what happened in the case, but then you are unable to recall name of the parties in the examination hall. In such cases, only in rare occasions, okay, do not follow this practice. If you are unable to recall the name of the case, there you can mention in a decided case, this was the facts and this is what happened. But always try to remember name of the parties along with the year if possible. If year is not possible, then also it's okay, but name of the parties you try to remember, because that gives weightage to your answer. Because if you are writing 10-20 cases saying in a decided case this happened, in a decided case that happened, that might not have that much of weightage, but it would have weightage if you write name of the parties properly. So this is tip number 3. Now let's move to tip number 4.